Throughout the world, snakes have different images. To some, they embody temptation, evil, and sin. In other cultures, they can represent renewal and femininity. Then, there are a few people that can be seen as crazy, those who think that there's nothing cuter than a snake in a hat. To try to see these differences, we'll be exploring works of art that show snakes in a revered position, then examine how they could have gained this position. Firstly, the Aztec double-headed serpent, made from wood and decorated with turquoise and shells attached with tree resin. This was made from the 15th to the 16th century and used as a ceremonial ornament worn on the chest. To understand what this represents, we need to understand how revered snakes were to the Aztecs. Walls resembling snakes surrounded sacred locations, such as the capital Tenochtitlan. The Nahuatl, aka the Aztec language, word for snake Coatl, also appeared in important towns, like Coatepec, and the names of gods, like Quetzalcoatl. This particular artifact is a rather straightforward presentation in regards to symbolism, as it is simply a two-headed snake. So, what did snakes represent to become so revered? First, one of the more well-known aspects, shedding, brings up ideas of renewal and transformation. This tends to be an important religious concept. Secondly, and probably more important to the Aztecs, they're seen as intermediaries between the land, sea, and heavens, reflecting their abilities to swim, slither, climb, and sometimes even fly, as the case of a few snakes that can flatten their body and glide along the wind. The next piece is more modern, being constructed in 2018 by artist So Yunwei from Myanmar. It depicts Naga Meidao, or the Naga Queen, a pre-Buddhist goddess. Her porcelain body is decorated with flowers, weeds, and thorns, with touches of bright paint. This piece does have a more understood meaning, as the sculptor was able to be interviewed. The goddess has a humanoid torso, but the body of a snake, due to being a Naga. This usage of a snake's body had another effect that So Yunwei cherished, as some people pass judgment before taking time to understand the piece, which sounds relatively backwards, but it reflects a dangerous practice that this art hopes to show a little bit better. Yet again, snakes as a symbol have many, many meanings. So Yunwei focuses on snakes due to her Chinese zodiac, as they're culturally important. They also express sexuality, fertility, and femininity, both negatively and positively. This shows even more dangers in regards to passing judgment before understanding a person. So now let's look at this in comparison, or look at how these may have come to be. First, let's look through a comparative lens. There is certainly a possibility that the Aztecs were inspired by Naga myths. The time frame works, as the first mention of Naga was a town in the Ethiopian kingdom of Meroe. These people then moved to India around the 4th century BCE. It could have spread to Polynesians, as they likely originated in Asia, and then they might have traded with the Aztecs, spreading the idea of mythical snakes. However, there's too many maybes here for me. I'm a particularist, and this means that I want to try to look at things with a bit of a more critical eye. These myths are unlikely to share a story origin, mainly because snakes do exist on all continents except for Antarctica. It makes complete sense for a thriving creature without limbs to be seen as magical and inspire people. However, the idea of rebirth is shown in both myths, and to an average person, this may seem a bit suspicious, because, a lot of myths include reincarnation, but it's a bit specific for a snake to show that. And yeah, they shed, but it couldn't be that drastic, could it? Well, no, this is the same exact snake before and after shedding. With many snakes, it can make a completely amazing change before and after, so it certainly could show renewal. And honestly, the idea of a few random traders inspiring Aztecs to have so many important things surrounding their gods is fairly far-fetched. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Please check out So Yunwei for some more amazing sculptures. She is a wonderful artist. And if you would like me to do more videos like this was for a school presentation thing, but if you'd like to see more, just let me know. Thank you for listening.